in Tokyo, Japan, and today it's all about sukiyaki. Sukiyaki is a meal in which vegetables and meat are simmered in a sweet and salty broth in front of you on the table and then dipped in raw egg before eaten. We have found a popular local spot and we are so excited to eat. Let's go.
I'm Thomas.
And I'm Sheena, and we're chasing a plate.
We hope you're hungry. Let's eat.
The sukiyaki restaurant that we're visiting is all you can eat, so get ready babes for food. We've ordered our sukiyaki, and so you pay a set price per head and then you get unlimited meat, vegetables and access to the drinks bar, so just non-alcoholic drinks. And so to start off with, there is an induction cooker on the table and the staff brought over this cast iron pot and it's filled with the sukiyaki broth. So the broth is made up of soy and mirin, which is sweetened rice liquor, and then also brown sugar. And then to the side here we've got two jugs, one's filled with water and then one's filled with that sukiyaki broth to dilute and intensify the broth as we like. And then over here we've got the trays of meat. So this is a beef shoulder, I believe. Then we've got beef belly. Look at those strips of fat. And then these two trays here are the pork shoulder and then also slices of pork belly. Now with sukiyaki, you dip the cooked meat and vegetables into raw eggs. So we've got 2 eggs to start us off with, and the eggs are also unlimited as well. So we've hopped up to the vegetable bar and loaded up a plate filled with vegetables. So we've got some enoki mushrooms, some shiitake mushrooms, big chunks of onion, some chives, some spring onions, some spinach down here, and then some mizuna leaves, and then some firm tofu as well. So the broth is bubbling away and I'm just going to put some of the vegetables in so that they start cooking and sort of add their flavour to that broth. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to chuck them all in. Okay. And these mushrooms are just going to soak up that broth. They're going to be so good and juicy. And these slices of tofu will be just the same. Soak up that broth and get the flavours in there. Alright, it's time to deal with these eggs. So we're going to make basically like a coating for all of the vegetables and the meat just by cracking the raw egg and beating it. Alright, the vegetables are starting to cook right down, so I'm going to start putting the meat in. So look at this beef shoulder. It is sliced so thin. So I'm just going to lay that on there. I might try and unfold it, but whoa, look at that. I'm going to try and unfold it so it cooks a little bit more evenly. Alright. And then let's put some of this beef belly in. So it's really thinly sliced again. Just lay that in there. Might get another few pieces because they're so thin. Oh, the smell coming up from this pot is just incredible. It smells very sweet, very strong with soy. Oh, look at that meat. It is cooking up so quick. Whoa. Alright. I think that's ready. I'm just going to go for it. Alright. Look at that huge piece of meat. I'm just going to dip it in my egg, coat it in the egg. Oh, the smell of it. Oh man. Oh, and it is so good. That is amazing. It's a bit overcooked. I could have just pretty much dunked it in there and then whipped it out. But it is still so tender. The beef is sliced so thin and it's just melt in your mouth. And it's got such great flavour. And that sukiyaki broth. It's just a beautiful balance of salty and sweet, and it is quite sweet. So they use brown sugar from Okinawa for their broth. It is amazing. And then dipping it in that egg. Super creamy.
Oh, I've got this beef belly. This stuff cooks so quick in this broth. So this is actually the second batch because the first batch was overdone. We waited too long. In that egg. Oh, that broth is so beautiful and sweet, like Stina said. I'm gonna grab another one because that one was totally getting fried in there. Let's get this down. The meat is beautiful. It's so soft and the fat on it just pops a little bit in your mouth, bursts. And the broth is taking a lot of mushroom flavour. We've got a couple of different types of mushrooms in there now. And so it's sweet and earthy from the mushrooms. The meat's so good. Oh, there's one more in here. Let's grab this one. You can see it through the steam. I've got some greens on there. We'll give it a big dunk in this raw egg. So you can see the egg just perfectly coats it. Oh, it's so good. It's just this sweet and salty. So you've got sweet and salty. Obviously nice meatiness from the meat, but it's because it's just been cooked. It's beautiful and tender and soft. And I love the vegetable flavors that are coming through. And the onions, I think they're gonna start really bleeding out their flavor. So the broth's gonna evolve really quickly because it's really boiling away now.
Okay, these vegetables have cooked right down. Check out how soft this onion looks. I'm gonna get some onion and some of those enoki mushrooms. There's some greens in there, maybe some spinach. Oh, alright. Oh, it's just coated in that sukiyaki sauce. And then let's just coat it in that raw egg. Oh, alright. It's gonna be scalding. That onion, it's already very sweet because it's cooked right down, but it's almost extra sweet because it has soaked up all of that sukiyaki broth. Those enoki mushrooms also have a beautiful bounciness when you bite into them. Oh, this pot of goodness is just gonna get better and better. I'm loving it. Alright, let's get that pork in. So we've got pork shoulder, again really thinly sliced. So I'll lay that in there. Get a few pieces actually. Oh, look at that. Okay. Again, like the beef, it's really thinly sliced. So, oh, it's just gonna take another couple of seconds and then it'll be done. Alright. Okay. I reckon that's ready. Let's get a slice of that. Dunk it in that egg again. Okay, camera's clear from the steam. I'm dunking that pork into that egg. Oh. Beautiful. All over my face. Again, that creamy egg, and that pork has just got a beautiful flavour and it's so tender.
This pork belly is screaming my name. Look at that fat on there. I'm just gonna put a whole lot in at once. Go with a whole nother strip. And once again, really thin and a lot of fat on there. That's gonna cook in no time. I'm gonna grab out a couple of bits of those. They're done. So that took about 30 seconds for them to cook right up. Get it in the egg. Got some greens in there as well. Oh. Whoa, hot. The sauce is getting denser in its flavour, so it's getting sweeter and it's getting saltier. That meat again is amazing. I love the fat layer, and it's just so thin. It's so soft in your mouth.
We've loaded up our pot with more meat and vegetables, and then we also got some Konjac noodles. Konjac is like it's a plant, and the noodles are made from the root of the plant. And then there's also rice, so that's going really well with that sweet broth. And then more meat and more eggs, some pickles, some grated radish. It's all go here. I'm going to try some of these Konjac noodles. You can see that they're coated, or they've sort of soaked up with that sukiyaki broth. And I'm going to dip them in my egg. Right. You can really just taste that sukiyaki broth and then that egg. But they have a beautiful springiness. They're almost like jelly-like, like a bouncy jelly. This sukiyaki feast was amazing, but now it's dessert time, and there is ice cream. There's matcha, strawberry mascarpone, soybean flavour, sherbet flavour. Oh my gosh, this is my dream come true.
Got my ice cream to finish up, strawberry and mascarpone. Ooh, that's really good. It actually tastes like mascarpone. It's really cheesy. It's really nice. I really love this meal. It was just great sitting together, and you can tell with a bigger group this would be super fun as well, because everyone would be diving in, dunking that meat, piling in those vegetables, and the flavors just built and built and built. This is good. This is really good. Done and dusted. That was a great meal. I'm chock-a-block because, like we said, that was all you can eat. So we had a lot of trays of meat and a lot of vegetables in the end. It was really good.
They had a really good setup. It was all very clean, lots and lots of choice, and the staff was super friendly. I'd go back there in a heartbeat.
Me too.
Remember to hit that subscribe button. We've got a ton more food videos coming from Tokyo, and then after Tokyo we head to Indonesia, so plenty more food videos to come. Give this video a huge thumbs up, drop a comment down below. We love to hear from you, and if you want to support more Chasing Your Plate content, check out our Patreon page. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Matane!
Matane!